oatmeal banana breakfast by the lake. Well, I thought I'd be packing up in the rain this morning because it rained last night. But that was just enough to cool temperature off because it was 27 degrees all afternoon, and I might camp right in the sunlight, of course, and the sun don't go down till 10:30, 11 o'clock. But clouds rolled in and cooled off a bit and drizzled a bit through the night, cooled the temperature off. But a beautiful morning to start off again. Forecast says I'm running right into a rainstorm, but we'll take that as it comes. Camped last night at a place called Poplar Point Camp. It was a little off the beaten path, about 11 kilometers off the highway, and it was like 40 kilometers from Slave Lake, which I wasn't really expecting. So I pushed my gas pretty close to the limit. I'm hoping I find a gas station shortly. Anyways, June 23rd, 8:30 in the morning, I'm on the way. Make that Spruce Point Park that I stayed at last night. Trucks are supposed to stop here and inspect their brakes. I guess there must be a pretty steep grade coming up. And the sun came back out, the temperature went back up, so very pleasant ride. I did change my gloves though to something with a cuff on it so I wasn't getting the wind blowing right up my sleeves. Yeah, this is a hill, no doubt. The name of this valley is that we're dropping into, but it's definitely a valley. Spectacular scenery all around, eh? River was the name on the sign there. Okay, we just stopped for gas at this Shell station in Rycroft, Alberta, just before the BC-Alberta border. But this one has kind of interesting memories for me because last trip we were through here, it had been raining, so I took my rain suit off, and in order to do that, I took my phone out of the pocket of my rain suit. I set it on my pack at the back, packed my rain suit away, and proceeded out this same direction I'm going right now with my phone on the back. And unfortunately, just down the road a little ways here, it fell off of my trunk and smashed pretty bad. That was the beginning of some of my troubles that I had on this trip as far as photography goes. Today, I'm doing better because I haven't lost my phone. Starting to see some rolling hills and whatnot. We're just about to the BC border. Scenery should get pretty good from here on. So as I'm coming up to the BC border here, you can see that the weather does not look that good. And that's where I'm gonna go, right into that. So British Columbia sign, very small, so I can say, welcome to British Columbia. 91 kilometers to Fort St. John. Yeah, I should be able to make that without too much trouble. Way to change in the roads in the last couple of kilometers. Yeah, we'll be rolling into Dawson Creek shortly here. Dawson Creek, which is mile 0 of the Alaska Highway. I think there's a place to park at the signpost here that talks about the Alaska Highway somewhere here. Yes, there is. We'll just get over there. World famous Alaska Highway. Dawson Creek. Okay, well, we got a time change at the border, so it's only 12 o'clock. It's almost a shame to have to knock off at Fort St. John today, but could have made it a lot further with this storm plus the credit card issue. It's gonna force me to stop and spend the night at Fort St. John. This rain rolling in over here. I'm hoping I don't get that. It looks like I might be able to outrun it. I hope so. Wow, check out the view. Pretty amazing. Call this the South Taylor Hill or something like that. I'm impressed. Wow. %% grade, I think that's steep. I don't know what that means exactly in percentages, but yeah, pretty fabulous. Not sure that the little cameras do this justice, but I hope so. Still part of the same hill. Looks pretty impressive. I guess this is kind of the first fabulous view there of my whole trip so far. 2,501 kilometers. That puts me exactly halfway to Tuk, I think. But what a view. Worthwhile. Just, even if I had to turn around now, this is just... Oh, on my first graded bridge. I used to be pretty nervous on these. You do squirm around quite a bit. You just have to relax and let the bike do its thing. that long too. So no matter what, if I
Yeah.
seen something by the time I pushed it,
Right.
and right now, so when I get home now, this little video I make, and I can have us in it, and I can
Right, have
look at
everything. Yeah,
look
yeah.
around and see everything else. But I thought I'd just throw us in it for a few minutes there. Okay, it's absolutely pouring rain here in Fort St. John this morning. But about 20 miles north, it looks like it stopped. So I was going to stay the night if it was going to pour rain all day, but I think I can ride out of this shortly. I just have to go get my Visa card fixed up, and then I'm going to be on my way. So I did not make it far today. Ended up just going as far as Fort Nelson, but it rained just about the whole way, and it was kind of cold, and I was going to stay an extra night in Fort St. John anyway, so it doesn't matter that I spent the night here instead. I end up running into the same friend that I met in Fort St. John. So I seen him pull in here, so I got the same motel, so it worked out kind of good. So yeah, so about, I don't know, about 400 and some kilometers today. I usually try to make about 7, but this will have to do for the day. So if you like these videos, hit that like button and maybe subscribe to my channel.